Well, guys, this is Casey's Raw again, and uh, this is gonna be something different. I'm gonna show you guys some more of my rare games I got in my collection. Most of my rare games are actually the NES games. Um, so I mean, honestly, you don't come across a lot of these Famicom disc games. Like, only ever ran across in the wild one time. And Famicom games, I come across them not as every once in a while. I'll probably come across a lot of them, like every couple years. Every once in a while, it'll be like a Famicom game there and a Famicom game there, but not usually in lots. And if they do, they have a buttload of them. But let's start over here. We got one of my bigger ones is Rescue Rangers 2. And this is a real expensive game. It was funny, I think I got a great deal for this one. I'm not 100% sure. But I think I got a good deal on this. I think I also put a lot of trade into it, so I didn't have a lot of money into it as well. So when I bought this game, I went to this flea market / toy store, and they happen to have a case. It's one of these reproduction cases. They're like, well, we want to buy the game and sell it. I'm like, good luck with that. Like, I told them I had a copy already. Like, just hook a brother up, and they eventually. I think I bought this for like 10, $15. I think I paid a little bit more than should for a reproduction case, but um also I would say this one as well, Kickmasters. Um my local game store, they would sell these cases like this one as well for like $1. Or if you bought a game from them, they would give you a case for free. So this could have been one of those I got cases for free, but I mean, this game is actually kind of rare. Come by, kind of expensive. You can see it says $80. But Power Blade, I think that's a pretty good deal for. That's about retail, $70. It's in great shape. The box is. Uh, but Power Blade 2 is more expensive. As of here's Toxic Crusaders for the NES, and I did not pay $8 for that. I paid a lot more, but the box was in great shape. I believe I bought this from Second Charles store in Pennsylvania, in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. And what was funny, I posted this on like Facebook, and guys like, I need that game. Like, well, guess what? Tough luck. I'm not selling this one. Like, I like the boxes, and I got a pretty decent deal on that one. Here's a kicker. One of these Zelda games, I think it's this one right here. I was like, oh, I picked up a Zelda game. I believe I picked this one up with, I put my cartridge in that one. And I was like, and then I came across like even a better copy. I was like, wow, this box is mint. And I think I paid $60 for it. Let me pull it out. Right, now I pull it out. I'm like, gosh, dang, the cartridge is just beautiful. I mean, The only part where I see it's kind of weird is about right there, but it's kind of starting to look gray, silverish right there when people grab it, but the rest of it looks gold. But I'm going to give you guys a second, see if there's anything different about this one. I'll give you a couple more seconds. Here's the deal. I didn't know some of the normal NES cartridges, like those has those clips and stuff. I did not know there was a Zelda one without them. And usually when they don't have it, they're 5-screw. And sometimes the 5-screw will have a small board with a Famicom converter and put the Famicom game in there. But I guarantee you that was not the deal with that one. They, for some reason, released that. And I'll show you a different thing between that as well. Just give me a second. This one, which didn't says revision A, this one is just blank. While I pull this one out, look, in the corner, it says revision A. So I'm wondering if this was the second version of the second run of the games. So I'm like, originally, like I said, I was going to put the best combo together and sell it and keep the better version. But when I realized there's a different, whereas it was different, I was like, shoot, I'm gonna keep it now. And then also, talk about the Zelda games, they did have the grade carts of them. When I come across them, I'll show them, but those are a little more. Oh, I found them. Here's the gray carts of Legends of Zelda. They're a little bit more uncommon, but they're really not worth any more than the gold ones. I think maybe in the future these gray ones will probably be a little bit more because these are even like the. You know how you got the Nintendo Classic games? Well, this is their version back in the day. Was these gray cards right here. But, as my first real expensive game is this one. It's gonna be hard, is DuckTales 2. And you can see he priced $130. This was either a Christmas gift or a birthday gift from my mom, but I think I got it knocked down a little bit more because you can't really see it, but the end label's a little messed up. But right now I think DuckTales 2 is skyrocketing, but I'm pretty happy with that right now. Recently in the last year or so, I picked up Jetsons, and no, it's not $2. That's real. That's not an expensive rare game on the NES. And then RC Program 2. My late wife told me that her friend actually had it, and I was begging her to get her friend to try to sell. I wouldn't care to give her like $50 or something for it, but like I need it, and eventually, I asked her. It's like, oh, I'll see if I can find it. I never heard about it, but I eventually bit the bullet and paid a little bit more, bigger price for it. But I probably also, usually when I get these expensive games, I usually have a bunch of trades to cut down the pricing. Guard Quest 2. And you can see it right there. I think right now that's a pretty decent price. It's $45 for a Guard Quest 2. And you can see, I'm sorry about the image right now. But I like to keep these in their cases. And then you got Battletoads Double Dragon. I picked this up like 5-7 years ago, give or take, and I had the Game Chasers and 8-Bit Eric signed us. And they know why. It was a whole bit on the Game Chasers, but it's a long story. You gotta look it up. It's on the Game Chasers with 8-Bit Eric and Double Dragon and Battletoads Double Dragon game. But I think I paid 50, maybe between 30 or $50 for that. I think I got a good deal. Felix the cat. Yeah, it's, like I say, a lot of times these games, like I said, I'm not usually paying that price. I am, but I'm also not. I'm saving the money up or using trades towards it. Batman, Return of the Joker, or Revenge of the Joker. It's one of those. That was a little more on the high side. I think that's about what retail goes on this game. The reason this game goes is because expensive. It's because they'll use this cart as a donor cart for a to make a Mr. Gimmick. And the only way you could do it is using this cartridge. So, made this game kind of a little bit more rare now because of that. Contra Force, and no, I did not pay $2 for that. This game goes between 70 to $100, but they didn't know what the hell they had at vintage stock, and I paid 25 because they think it's just normal Contra. But Contra Force, and I made sure it's the real deal. I actually opened this thing up, making sure it was the real deal. But Contra Force is horrible. One of the worst Contra games out there. Jacky Chan game, and like again, I did not pay $2, but I did pay 65. But like I said, I most likely either paid that price or I had a deal worked out from my buddy Joey that used to work at Nazareth Exchange, or I had some trade-ins, or both, because they usually would do me good deals. Oh, Darkwing Duck. I had this once before I sold it. I tried to trade it in to get my Conker's Bad Fur Day with one of these 8-bit Mario, and I think also Wrecking Crew, and got my Conker's Bad Fur Day. So recently, like in the last 2 years or so, I picked it up, and for that price for $60. Uncharted Water. What does? And I paid $70. I know I picked this up at vintage stock, and probably same thing. I might have popped the full 70. It depends if I've been eyeballing the game for a while. I have to grab some stuff real quick. But I went flea marketing. I think I got this I think I got this from one vendor. I think I got a decent deal. I think I paid $20 to $30 for it. I was pretty happy at it. I don't know which flea market it is. I think it could be Slayton, but I'm not 100% sure. But I was happy about that. This one means kind of a little bit to me. My late wife actually got this Mega Man game, Mega Man 1. And no, it's not $2 again. But, yeah, it was. I think she picked up at 50. And, it's a good deal now because I think the game's like 70 to nearing $100 because the freaking pandemic. Gotta love that right there. Yep, look at that, Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Um, this is Monster in My Pocket. I picked this up in finished stock for $40. I did pop on that for full price. I heard about this version of Power Punch 2. This is the unofficial version of Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Go watch the Gaming Historian. He does a good history about it. I talked a little about it in my Punch Out series as well. But I think I paid $20. But this game should go more because it's rare. I wouldn't doubt it in the future that goes up. Lethal Weapon. I believe I picked this up at a flea market. It could be, or at or a game shop. I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of. I think I did pick that up at a flea market. I'm not exactly sure where. I guess I picked this Ninja Gaiden 3 at a Game Exchange because that's what the price sticker price looks like. Looks like it's. I mean, shoot, $50. I think they actually went down on price on that, quite frankly, or had some trade-ins, but it could be went down in price. Mega Man 6. I thought that was pretty okay price for Mega Man 6. I picked that up at, I was probably maybe vintage stock, but probably my local game store. I picked this Mario is Missing at a flea market when I came by visiting vacationing in Oklahoma. And I think I paid $20. And now the game's getting a little bit more expensive. Some of these, like this one and Mario's Time Machine, this horrible game, but they're going up in price now. Captain Planet, he's your hero. I paid $15. I think for Captain Planet, it was not bad price if you ask me. Alright, I actually got a good deal on this one. WWF King of the Ring. This is the more uncommon NES game for wrestling. Well, especially WWF wrestling. So I think for $20 I got at vintage stock. That was hell of a deal. Looks like I'm going to have to do a second parter because I'm already coming close to 20 minutes. James Bond Jr. I remember watching that show. $25. I was pretty happy with that decision. Oh, look at that. It's kind of cool. Toys R Us sticker on there for 89 cents. Guess for the casing. I actually paid a little bit more for that. Just $1 per casing. North and South. Honestly, this is about the Civil War, but I think a French company made this game. But yeah, I think I paid $20 at. I think the guy wanted 30 at a flea market, but I think me and my wife believe I had my late wife go and haggle him down to $20. Sweet talk him down to $20. But it's weird. I'm like, well, you're selling at a flea market. Come on, man. Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade. And actually, what's crazy, there's another one with the same, not only cover art and same name and everything. It'd be from a different company. Like, I have a Taito, and I'm not sure what the other one is, but I'm looking for the second one. Undivided. I was pretty happy to pick it up for $35. It's a rare game to come by. Shatterhand. I believe I picked this up at a flea market in Pennsylvania. I think it was in Slayton. I think I got a decent price on that. Good game. Oh, I love my Adventure Island games. Venture Island 2. And I'm going to stop right here because I'm 21 minutes over, and I'm going to continue again in a minute.